Hey guys, good afternoon. There's a few day gap in my footage. I don't know exactly when I was vlogging last, like when the actual footage that I have is, because I lost my camera at the pumpkin patch yesterday. Or should I say somebody probably stole it. I lost it, somebody took it, not stole, because they didn't take it off of my person, but they definitely took it and didn't return it. So I don't know what to consider it, but it was my fault because I lost it first. I'm assuming it was me. I don't really know. So we went to Divine Acres yesterday and I'm so upset. I'm honestly so upset. It's a long story, but we went to Divine Acres yesterday. I was so excited for those tickets. We had tried to get them for 2 weekends and they were sold out. I don't know if it's just because nobody got to do anything last year or they had a capacity, because it was busy. So it didn't look like there was a capacity to me, but I really don't know why they were sold out. So we bought them last weekend. Like I said, we tried to go last weekend. We ended up taking the girls to SeaWorld just to have, you know, a fun day. And I want to say maybe we even talked about going the weekend before. Anyway, it doesn't even matter. I bought tickets last week. We went yesterday. It was totally fine. We had already been there maybe 2 hours, and I was sitting down because my foot has been on and off bothering me. Like today it feels perfectly fine, but I've never really had plantar fascia pain or plantar fasciitis, which is the actual inflammation of it. But so I don't know, it kind of feels a little bit like that on and off. So I've been doing different things and it kind of goes and comes. I'm trying to heal it so that it will go away and stay away at least for a little while, so I can continue to work on working out and whatnot. So I was taking a break and Emmy had my camera. She was on the little tricycle path thing, even though she's too big for that, but she was on it with the girls. She had my camera, she was vlogging. She gave it back to me. She was like, "Oh mommy, can you vlog us?" I said, "Yeah, sure." So I turned around, I was vlogging them. I hit the power button and I had it in my hand. And that's the last time I remember having it. I thought I put it in the stroller like I always do. I had the Andres actually was holding Everly by the tricycle thing, and I was sitting down on the bench, like I said, got the camera from her, turned it off after I was done filming. I had his phone with me. My phone was in the stroller. I went to put his phone and what I thought was the camera, like thinking back, this is how I'm remembering it, the camera in the stroller. I don't recall, I was standing up, so I don't recall putting the camera down on the bench or anything like that, but that's the last time I remember having it. I walked over to some picnic tables, parked the stroller in the shade so it could cool down a little bit. Andres was gonna come put Everly in it. I had his phone in my hand. He took the stroller. I was watching the 3 big girls. He took the stroller, put Everly in it, took her and the stroller to go see the goats, which you could feed and stuff. And I didn't think anything about my camera. I thought I put it in the stroller. I in fact went to go film at one point and was like, he has my camera in the stroller. That's so I don't even know what happened. I had his phone and nothing else. So I get up, I call the big girls to me, I go see him, and I'm like, I took a picture of the girls at this like little pig and cow sign. And I turned over and I was like, "Oh baby, can you hand me my camera?" And he's like, "Yeah." So he starts looking for it and he's like, "I don't see it here. Did you put it here?" And I was like, "Yeah." I'm starting to like touch, knowing I don't have any pockets, starting to touch my sides of my pants and stuff. I'm like, "No, I don't have it." He's like, "It's not here." I said, "What do you mean it's not there?" So I rush over to the stroller. We're searching the stroller up and down, moving Everly, thinking maybe she grabbed it. Looked at the visor thing that you pull forward and back. Nowhere to be found. And I was panicking because 2 reasons. And at the end of the day, the second reason is the most important one. But first off, that camera is super expensive. I mean, nobody wants to just drop another $800 to $1,000 on something after you lose it that you don't have actual insurance on. I have a warranty, but it's a damage or an accidental warranty. It's not to cover if you lose it, you know. I have various insurances that probably could have covered it at some point, but I don't know that the deductible to cost ratio and inflation of premiums and stuff like that would have been worth it. So at the end of the day, nobody wants to pay that much money to replace something. And second, like I said, most importantly, I have footage. I share so much with you guys, personal stuff, and I shared my children with y'all, and I have footage on a camera that somebody took and didn't return. So at some point, we retraced our steps. Like I told him the last time I remember, and this was all between like here and maybe 3 houses down. Like that's how far it was. The area is not super big, and it's a big black camera. It wasn't on the floor. We talked to the like food stand that was right next to us. Nobody had turned it in. He told us that they have a group chat that whenever something goes missing or like a kid goes missing or something, that they send out a text, and they sent out a text for me and nothing. I asked the people that were sitting around there. Nobody had seen anything, heard anything. Nobody even recalled what the camera looked like or anything. And so that we stayed there until it closed, but that was the worst part of my day. I was super bummed. All I kept thinking about was I know like it's just not in the cards for me to get it back. I was trying to be optimistic, Andres was trying to be optimistic, but I just knew it wasn't gonna happen. It's not like when I got my rings returned to me in Disney, that was a special moment that I feel like should happen more frequently, but it doesn't always. I just don't understand people. I would never, ever, ever pick up somebody's personal belonging and take it home without trying to figure out who its owner was. If I found a camera, the very first thing I would do would be to open it and look to see if there's any footage or pictures or anything on it, to see if I could see the person around me. If I didn't see the person around me, I would be turning it into the best person that I could to make sure that they could get it, knowing that such an expensive item, somebody's probably gonna come looking for it. It's not like, for instance, we saw later on in the day, somebody left like a kid's sippy cup and there was nobody around, and they left it sitting there. No one's gonna probably come look for the kid's sippy cup. That's $3 or $4, so I left it there. Because if the person really wants it, they're probably gonna come look back where they remembered leaving it. I'm not gonna turn that in to find somebody's owner. But something like this, something valuable, expensive, or that looks like it would be personal, I guess a cup could be personal too, but you know, like I would never touch somebody else's stuff and take it. I just don't understand. So anyway, we walked around trying to see if somebody had it in their hands. Nothing. We searched, we talked to all the employees, and they were so sweet, bless their hearts. They were like, no, but we got the text saying to look out for it, you know. And so they ended up taking my name and number, but I haven't got a phone call. So I seriously doubt anyone ever planned on turning it in. And the beauty about a camera is there's nothing personal to it. It's not like I can track it if somebody finds it and turns it on, deletes all my footage, and uses it, you know. So it kind of sucks. It really sucks. I wallowed in some self-pity yesterday, and then Andres gave me a really great idea and was like, why don't you ask your brother? Because if you don't know, my brother used to have a YouTube channel. I think he still has a good amount of videos up on his channel, but I keep telling him to bring it back, but they're just not into it anymore. But anyway, they used to vlog. They had the exact same camera, the exact same camera as I did. And so I texted him and I was like, hey, help your sister out. I was like, if you are even remotely considering selling your Canon, will you sell it to me? Because this is what happened. And he called me and he was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that. I said, I know. And it sucks because like our Halloween footage, everything, like me whining and crying about Everly's first day of preschool, like all of it, it's just such personal stuff. And it's in somebody's hands. So like all I kept thinking yesterday, and Andres was trying to reassure me too, is that I just hope and pray whoever found it, karma is a bee. I hope they get you back someday. But not only that, I hope they wipe the camera, they wipe the memory card, and just use it as their own. I hope nobody has any of my footage and thinks that they can use any of that. That's just like what I keep hoping and praying, that they just find it and deleted everything and used it, because I just don't want my personal I mean, I know I put it out for you guys, but I'm choosing to do that. It feels like an invasion of privacy. I don't know. So anyway, I was like, if you're gonna sell it, like, I know you're not thinking about selling it, but if you do, will you let me buy it? Because I wanted to get a new camera, but not this way. I really didn't want to do it this way. And so for the time being, he was awesome. And they do have 2 Canon G7Xs, which is what I use. They have made a Mark III, which is like the 3rd edition of it. I had the Mark II, and that's what he had, and that's what I'm filming on right now. And he was the real MVP for letting me have it. So I do have a camera, but it has an old memory card in it. So I Amazon primed, like he had a case, but he didn't have a wrist strap. So I Amazon primed a wrist strap and a cover for it, and a glass screen protector for the screen and all that kind of stuff. And I'm super grateful to him. So we're good for right now, but man, it was a sucky pumpkin patch day. It was awful. So at some point, we had checked lost and found so many times that I just gave up. I knew we were gonna look again at the end of the day, but I gave up looking and asking and thinking about it, and I just tried to go back and have fun with the girls. I got some cute pictures and a few cute clips on my phone, and Andres was even like, why don't you just vlog on your phone? I was like, I'm not in the mood. I'm just not in the mood. I want to enjoy the girls. So I took my normal pictures and video and stuff, and it ended up being, you know, a good day. They had a lot of fun, but I sulked for most of it. I was really, really down. And then today I have this camera now, and so I was like, you know, it's not the end of the world. So anyway, happy Halloween. I know you guys are seeing this like a week or 2 later after Halloween, but I hope everyone had a really great one, a really safe one, lots of candy and goodies. We are going to go trick-or-treating tonight. My mom is coming over for dinner. We're gonna have some pizza. I think Nin's gonna stop by too, and then she agreed to pass out candy here at the house. I saw a TikTok today that I was like, a little 50-50 with. It said something about if you decorate at all for Halloween, even, she went kind of far with like saying, even if you have a pumpkin in your front yard, that you can't be angry if kids come up to your door. Now, 2 things. We've been trick-or-treating for many years now, right? Emmy's about to be 12, and we trick-or-treated the very first year that we got her. So cute. She was a monarch butterfly her very first year. I'll have to show a picture, but we have been trick-or-treating for so many years that our rule is always the porch light thing. However, a lot of people have porch lights that automatically turn on. So the next thing we go to is if their house is completely dark, even if they have Halloween decorations, we don't bother if it's dark. If their porch light is on, I will let the kids knock or ring the doorbell 1 time. If nobody comes out, pretty immediately, because I feel like if you stay in your house and you want kids to come up to your door, you're ready. You're quick to get to the door to hand out the candy. If you're not coming after like 1 knock and a doorbell ring, we're moving on. That's kind of my rule of play there. I don't even think that was a real saying, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I always tell the girls. Now, we decorate every year for Halloween. We've passed out candy some years, we've not passed out candy. Typically, prior to COVID, like last year we passed out candy here, just all of us. We didn't go trick-or-treating because I was a little more leery of COVID, but now we're just gonna go out and have the girls wear masks. But last year we passed out candy ourselves. In previous years, we've had my mom, Nan, or my grandma, or whoever sit here and pass out candy, but we sit in the garage with like no cars in the driveway, so that when you pass by, there's no questioning whether we have, I guess this camera, I'm gonna have to get used to it, has a little bit of a, like it stops recording after so many minutes, but maybe there's a setting I can change. There's no questioning when you walk up to our house whether we're handing out candy or not, because we don't hand out candy from the front door. If you knock on the door, I'm having a hard time today. If you knock or ring our doorbell, we're not gonna come hand out candy because we've already given out our candy. We always sit with the garage open. So, like I said, I don't quite agree that if you have a decoration, you should be handing out candy, but I think it's common for people to think if you decorate for Halloween that you maybe are handing out candy, so we're gonna try your house. Like I said, that's kind of been our rule of thumb, aside from the whole lights being on like a porch light type of thing. So anyway, I'm headed to Walmart because going back to, I know this is like a super long intro to this video. And look, Andres is like, what are you doing? You were supposed to be leaving. I'm okay, I'm vlogging. No, it wasn't honking. I don't think it was me. I'm leaving. I know, it's like, what the heck? I'm going to Walmart because I need to buy just a few little outfits. I don't have a lot of clothes for Everly. She's been kind of rotating. We wash her clothes like once a week. She's been rotating the same like 4 outfits that she has and staying in pajamas the other couple of days because we just don't have a lot of clothes for her. And it's not because we can't afford it or anything like that. We just don't have a reason to. She doesn't go anywhere, and I don't go anywhere, so I stay in, you know, comfy clothes all day, and she's just kind of the same thing. But with her going to preschool tomorrow, I'm so sad but so happy for her at the same time. I know she's gonna have so much fun. I'm just like having some mommy guilt about it because I'm at home right now. I'm just trying to prepare wisely for the future and get her acclimated and comfortable, especially because she hasn't been around anyone like the entire time. She's a COVID baby and she hasn't been around anybody except family, and so I really want to get her acclimated, and I want to be able to drop her off for shorter periods of time to build up to an all-day type of thing. Because if I don't, and then I have to go to work full-time and Andres isn't here because he works full-time, I don't want to drop her off crying or struggling or anything. Like, I want to transition with her, which I've never done with any of the other girls. I've always just sent their butts off and voila. But she's my last one, and I just feel a little bit more sensitive, I guess, with her, knowing I'm never gonna do it again or something. I don't really know. So anyway, I had a bunch of this stuff on her school supply list because I have a school supply box that has extras for if teachers need it or if the girls run out of something or whatever. I try and buy a little extra every back to school season so that we can have it. So I had a bunch of this stuff on the list that she needed, but I need a couple of things, and she needs some clothes. So Walmart for the win, especially when she's gonna go to a preschool where they get dirty and they play outside and they paint and they do all kinds of crafts. And I remember the girls' clothes used to come back so trashed, so I'm not going to spend a ton of money on these clothes, especially when she's growing super fast. I did ask for clothes for her birthday and for Christmas from family and stuff, so they'll get her some cute little outfits for special occasion, or not even special, like weekend outings and stuff. But for preschool, we're going basic with the Granimals stuff at Walmart, you know, $3, $4, $5 a set. So I also need gas in my baby. So I'm gonna do that. Andres, I was waiting for if I had known they weren't gonna come, I would have left a long time ago. I was waiting for I was waiting for Everly to wake up from her nap, and then I made them lunch, and Andres was like, why don't you just go? I'll just stay here and finish up this last load of laundry. I was like, really? I could have left. He's like, nah, just go, I'm good. I was like, all right, you ain't gotta tell me twice. I'm out of here. So Walmart, here we go. Yes, that's my cart. I got a bunch of cute stuff. The only thing that I got that was not for her were cheap paper plates because we're out. We're doing pizza tonight and I want paper plates. So they didn't have the ones that I normally get. But it was $90. I even got her a pair of shoes, a bunch of little outfits, and some of her school stuff. So yeah, and some Ziploc bags and things for her school. And then she needed a puzzle, so I ended up getting this 4-pack, which I thought was a little above her age, but it could be for more kids. So yeah, got that. Pretty excited. Now I'm putting gas. Always fun, not. The other thing I do a lot when I'm putting gas is I kind of go through my car. Whew, we're dark. I don't know what's happening here. I didn't change too much, but a little bit. I adjusted the actual way that I'm filming. So another one thing that I do is I go through my car and try and get rid of trash. So I actually have a trash bag in the car, but this time I had a Target bag as well because my trash bag was in the garage for the longest time. So I try and clean out my car while I'm here. Toss my trash, especially because Actually, not bad, 56. Help me stretch it a little bit further. Gas is $2.81 here. I paid $2.99 last week whenever I put gas. So, not bad. $56.81. Could be worse. It was $62 last time I filled up. How cute!
Okay, we got all these left. Where's the candy? Where's the candy?
Ah!
Vomit.
Wait, grab one. One.
It's really wet.
It's really wet.
That's all I have to say.
What'd you get?
That's so cute.
Ew, that's horrible.
Let's throw up. Okay, let's throw up. Let's see. What'd she get? What'd she get?
Ah! Thank you. That was so cute.
Again.
You want to try it, Everly? Everly, it's just Winnie the Pooh.
Mommy.
See, it's just Pooh Bear.
Mommy. I keep on jinxing it.
I know. Can she trick or treat? Just trick or treat. I don't think she'll get up. She's a little scared. Open your bag, Mama. Say trick or treat. Thank you. She's still like, yes. Thank you. Oh, happy Halloween to you guys. Thank you. Oh, wow. We just went to this house that had Jello shots that they always, every year. We've never been poisoned, but every year. Oh no! It had the cap on. Every year they do Jello shots or like little margaritas for the adults. So cute. Everybody's like, I don't need candy that bad. Go, Mama, say trick or treat.
Trick or treat. See?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go. Oh.
Daddy, I got ramen.
You got ramen? From that house that does the Jello shots. They do tricks or treats. They give out bottled water, full-size candy bars. Like, they're a cool house. And I was like, is this the treat one? No, trick, because the kids love top ramen. Here, Mama, put it in your bag.
Well, at least you have more top ramen.
Yeah, they love top ramen. So I'm like, that's not a trick. They love it.
Yeah, that's like a treat.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Hold it open wide, Mama.
There you
nice.
go.
Happy Halloween. Thank you.
Thank you.
Put your bag, Mama.
Here, she's gonna help you. Because you're hungry.
There you go.
It's dark outside already. It got dark fast. Like when we first started, it was pure daylight, and now it's dark. But we're continuing to trick or treat. It's a school night, so I'm really surprised it's this busy. Super surprised. It's hot. My perfectly straightened hair has gone down. We have hit up houses that have had hot dogs, Jello shots, chips, goodie bags. So the girls are having a really good time. My mom said, oh, I'm running low on candy. There's a lot of trick-or-treaters. I was like, well, that's all we bought. So we're gonna have to make do. I'm really surprised. I guess because it's the second year after COVID and lots of people did not get to trick-or-treat last year, including us. So the girls are having a good time, right, Mama?
Yes.
Oh, I can't see you.
That's because it's dark.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, some of us
Go ahead. Thank you. Say trick or treat.
Happy Halloween.
Thank you. Happy Halloween.
Have a good night.
Okay, we are home after 2.5 hours of trick or treating.
Look at this.
So much candy. Okay. Go ahead. A lollipop. Oh my gosh. Look at all that trash. I wonder why there's so much trash in there. Oh,
No, don't grab my candy.
no, that's a gum. You can't have that one.
Oh, it's a gum.
Give that back to Emmy.
Come on, you can have this. That she can have.
Sit down with your candy. Let me see. Look at mommy. No, don't eat it. No. Here, you want one?
We don't eat yet, Maddie. Well, give me a second to get all my trash.
We came back. That was our first load. Oh my gosh.
Wait, who got a pixie stick?
That is so much candy. Everly, you have a whole bag full, Mama. You have a whole bag full. Y'all look at me. Smile.
Milk duds for a Butterfinger. I'll trade you a Butterfinger for a milk dud.
Mommy, can I eat my gumdrop?
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna set a timer. 5 minutes. We do this every year, even though they've been eating candy all night. 5 minutes. You can eat as much candy as you want in that 5 minutes, okay? Ready?
No.
Hey Google, set a 5-minute timer.
Okay, 5 minutes.
And
We're starting
now. Go.
Okay, let's see. What else can I get? Why is there so many options? Look up.
I get sugar rushes whenever I eat chocolate. Maybe in the chocolate. Be prepared.
Why is this so hard? Addie. Oh, the pickle.
Look, you want to take pictures?
It's a very late night, but we have our Halloween pajamas on. Stand with Sissy. Let's take a picture.
Can I stand with them?
Yeah. Ready? You're so cute. Maddie, you ready? You two, hop in. Get with
Come over there, come over there.
Get with
Go there,
Maddie.
go there.
The dog.
I know the dogs. It's too late.
The doggies
And
already
they
went to
can't even
sleep.
come
Yeah.
upstairs.
Give Sissy a hug. Right there, and then but look
Look
the
at
camera.
mommy.
No, stay right there with Sissy.
Stand with Autumn.
Look, come here with Sissy, and then look at mommy like this, like that.